guys, are you ready to make a ladybug with me? What I want you to do is I want you to think about the space on your page to make this ladybug, and we're going to use our shapes to really help form it. We have to think about if we make our circle shape or our oval shape for the ladybug too small, we won't be able to do the combinations and move the dots around. So we want to really think about using the whole space to make that big oval shape, but still maybe leaving a little bit of room on the side for the legs to stick out and a little room on the top for the head. So you want to think about, no, my head's probably going to be about that big, and my leg's probably about that big, so I probably want like that, not quite to the edge, all the way around. And what do we remember to use? Pencils, because pencils have erasers. Everybody makes mistakes. It happens, right? So I'm good with my shape. I hope you're happy with your shape. I like how it's not too close to the edge on any of the sides so that I can add the extra things that I want to add. So I'm going to add a circle for the head on one side. And then we need to also think about adding those antennae because they do have little antennas. Right, coming out. There's my ladybug. Isn't she cute? And then ladybugs are insects, and insects have 6 legs. So we need to draw 3 and 3, right? 3 and 3 is 6. So we're gonna draw 3 on one side, 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs, and then on the other side, 1, and I try to line them up, 2, line it up with this one, 3. There we go, my ladybug is ready. And then ladybugs have a shell that's split into 2 pieces, and those pieces open up and underneath are wings. So we're gonna go right to where the head is, and you want to kind of halfway between, you want to cut her into 2 parts that are about the same size, okay? So hold this up so you can kind of see her a little bit better. Okay, so there's our ladybug. Now we want to, I'm going to add some color now. I have my black and I have my red, and I'm going to, her head is black, so I'm just going to outline that circle and color her in. And if you wanted to add eyes and a mouth, I mean, that's all up to you. I'm not choosing to. Mine is looking down. Her head is down. This is the back of her head. It's up to you. And I colored in her little antenna, and I'm going to go over all of the lines. So there's my ladybug, except we also have to remember that what color is the shell of a ladybug? I think it might be red. So I'm going to color all of it, all of the back red, okay? And I want to get fairly close to the lines, and I want to fill in the space, right? If I see white spots, I want to think about getting rid of as much white as I can, slowing down as I get closer to lines, right, closer to edges. So I'm going to slow down, and then when I get to the bigger spaces, I can go a bit faster, but if I do this, am I doing a nice job filling in the red, or does it look more white? Well, it looks more white, so the smaller and more gradual I go, more space I'm going to color and add that red too to make it look really nice and red. is my finished Ladybug. I'm very happy with her. She looks the way I want her, and I can see, I kind of do see there, I made a mistake going outside the lines. You can't really erase crayon, but you can kind of try, and it just sort of dulls it out a little bit if you try to erase. But yeah, that mark's always gonna be there. I should have been more careful. Oh, woe is me. That's okay. Now we need to make the spots for the Ladybug, okay? So we can do our combinations. So I'm gonna make my spots with another piece of paper, and the spots are circles, right? So we wanna think about making circles, and we don't want them to be too big, but we also, you know, you don't want to be too small either. You want to be able to pick them up. And so I'm going to use, this is one of our plastic quarters, but I'm sure your parents probably have loonies or toonies or quarters or some other small round object, small circle object, so that you can trace it. So I'm just going to put down, I want to do combinations up to 10, so I'm going to need 10 of these. So I'm just going to use hold and trace. So the other thing I'm going to do before I cut, it's easier if you color them now before they're cut. If you do it later, trying to hold on to little bitty pieces of paper while you're coloring them is much more difficult. Make it easier on yourself, color them now. Okay, so as you can see, my work is ready here now. I've got my counters all cut out. I colored them in, I cut them out. Maybe you used black construction paper, so, and then you didn't have to color them, but not everybody has black construction paper, so that's why I chose to do it this way. So you just want to think about like what you have at home, and you make it work, right? So I'm ready to go. I have my it's like a part mat, right? It's a 2-part mat now, just like a cute little bug. So the last time we did combinations, we did 5 and 6. So I thought today we could explore the combinations of 7. So I need 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see the dice dot there? 4, 5, and 6. So there's the dice dot for 6, and then one more is 7. And of course we can look at 7 in lots of different subitizing ways. I can put him in the middle, and then he looks sort of like the letter H. Do you see the letter H there? So that would be 7. The 6, 3 and 3 on each side, and then the 1 in the middle. So there's 7. And it's always good to think about your subitizing dots when you're arranging things, just so it makes it easier for you to see. So remember how I would prefer that you start is to have all 7 on one side. So your whole should be on one side, and then the other part should be empty, so that we're remembering that to make a new combination, you only have to move one item across that line to make a new combination. Grade 1, or even kindergarten, if you would like, you can think about recording these things down. So my big idea is 7. Now this is gonna be upside down for you, and I will make sure to flip it over. I'm gonna put 7 at the top. I like to underline my title, and then I'm gonna start writing my combinations of 7. So here I have 7 joined with how many in this part? 0. So 7 joined with 0, 7, and our join sign is that plus sign. 0 is equal to, it's still 7, right? It doesn't change. 0 changes nothing. If you have 7 to start with and you add 0 to it, or take 0 away, you're still going to have 7. So let's change it. Let's take 1 and move it across the line. They're hard to pick up because they're paper. So now I can see that I have 6. My subitizing tells me that's 6. And then I want to join it with the other group over here, which is 1, 6 and 1. And then all together on that bug's back, we have 7 dots still. It has not changed. Let's move another one. So I'm going to move this one over. And so on and so on and so on. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm not going to write down anymore, but I'm going to just start pulling them. So we have, I'm going to pull one across. Now we see it's 3 and 4 is 7. One more across. 5 and 2 is 7. Ooh, better dice dots. I've lost count. 6 and 1 is 7. And 7 and 0 is 7. And just enjoy it. Try 8, try 9, try 10. Have fun with your bugs.